La Liga. That's it, the fixtures for today's games. Going straight to the Italian Serie A, we expect to see so many games. Unfortunately, Napoli lost again yesterday, Larry.
I think they were actually trying to prepare for the midweek game, the Champions League game. So, what's it called now? Benitez actually had his mind, or has his mind on at the midweek game. It's very crucial that he goes away to Dortmund, and try and get a result. If he doesn't get a result, it will leave qualification in the balance, and that's why I think they lost at home. But that's not to take anything away from Parma. The old guy came to hunt them. What's his name? The Romanian. I've forgotten his name now. The Romanian who was banned from his country because he posted something. Yes, Mutu. He came to hunt Napoli yesterday, and it was a deserved victory for Parma, so to speak. But as it is, Kaka actually scored for Milan yesterday, and Balotelli missed a penalty. He's missing the second penalty in this calendar year, and he's not been missing so many penalties. So that's all right. Quickly, let's take a look at the log as we begin to round off. Roma still on top with 32 points after playing 12 games. Juventus are second with 31 points, while Napoli occupy third with 28 points. Sampdoria bottom of the table alongside Catania and Chievo. They have 9 points apiece within themselves, so it's difficult for Sampdoria. We need to round off right now, but quickly, fixtures for today: Livorno take on Juventus, Sampdoria play host to Lazio, Sassuolo will take on Atalanta, Torino take on Catania, Udinese take on Fiorentina, and Bologna will play host to Inter Milan. All right, midweek action this week: Champions League. We'll be looking forward to Champions League. And the club sides will be trying to qualify from that Champions League as we go right now. Definitely, as a prelude to that Champions League, we saw a particular game yesterday, brilliant game between Dortmund and Bayern Munich. That's right. And Bayern Munich actually destroyed Dortmund, so to speak. But we must say that they didn't have their backline. Schmelzer, the backline was missing.
And they just pictured back for that one. So it wasn't the normal Dortmund team they defeated. For me, the match was already won before it started.
Okay, all right. For midweek fixtures, in Champions League, Arsenal take on Marseille, Zenit St. Petersburg will play Atletico Madrid, Borussia Dortmund will take on Napoli, Ajax will take on Barcelona, and Basel will take on Chelsea. If that's all time permit us to take on this segment, we're asking not to go anywhere. We'll go on a break. When we come back, Ken will be back to take you through the rest of the program. Till we come here again, God bless you.
Arsenal threatening to try and break through that line. Taking a risk here. It's a one-way shooter. What's he done? The match is out of Livingston. What he has done is put his team in trouble. And Arsenal unwrap the gift through Olivier Giroud. But what was Boruc doing?
Well, I've no idea. He's certainly going to have plenty of regrets. Manager can't believe it. He had plenty of time to put his right foot through the ball. It's not as if he was closed down immediately. Now when it comes back to him, he could have hit it first time. Takes a touch, he could still hit it. And what he's doing here, I've no idea. Good pressure from Giroud, who can't quite believe his luck. But talk about unforced errors. This is simply unforgivable here from Artur Boruc.
Can Arsenal make them pay again here? Mertesacker again, that movement towards the near post. Thought he was held, and the referee says yes, penalty.
Yeah, Jose Font, I think's had a he's got a handful of them. Mark Plattenberg looking in from that side.
For the moment, they settle it. Olivier Giroud against Artur Boruc. Giroud! And it's Boruc! Arsenal are swatting Southampton away and staying in charge of top spot in the Barclays Premier League.
Well, I'll have to breathe out a sigh of relief, Arsene Wenger. It's taken him a long time here to put the lights out in Southampton, but that should be enough for them. Font certainly had a tuck here, and Giroud just closes his foot here, shaped as if he was going to the other side, and just wraps his foot around it.
Gives it off to Aldridge. He takes it over Garnett and hits Marcus Aldridge. Matthews for three out top. Matthews for three in a row. Yes, sir. Matthews again. Yes, sir. Over Johnson. 4 for 4. Here's Lillard. Blows past Livingston. And a runner from Lane. Instead kept to Batum. He drills the three now. Williams to in the middle, floats that in.
You're welcome back. It is the Channel Sport on Sunday.
Off to Lillard.
And yes, I have them in the house already. Jimmy.
It's a pleasure to be here. It's a very fantastic Sunday already. It's good to have Yemi in the house. At times he doesn't come as being consistent. But it's okay, it's good he's here.
Jimmy. Okay, Jimmy have just welcomed you. I welcome himself. So let's start with you, Yemi. Makweba retires today after 12 years, 12 seasons in there, and then the man says, I want to go, and then not much of good memories.
You might want to say not too much of good memories, but whichever way you want to look at it, for somebody to have stayed 12 seasons on a particular sport, whether you like it or not, if you mention the name Mark Webber, it is synonymous with Formula One.
Definitely.
So you can't take that away from him. He's done so well. 37 years old. That was in August.
Yeah.
So he's 37 plus now. He's leaving the sport. He's had 9 wins, 215 starts. He made the podium 41 times.
Yeah.
And you are saying not to.
He won 9 races.
He won 9 races, 13 times on pole, 12 seasons. I think it's a glorious, imperious, fantastic career for Mark Webber. This is going to be his last race, and where it's at the Brazilian Grand Prix. So for me, I think it's a good one for him. He came, he saw, and he has conquered. For one to have been on the podium 241 times and won 9 times, I think is a good one for him.
Jimmy is smiling because if you check his career compared to Vettel, if Vettel wins today, Vettel will win 9 in a row, which means all the win
9 against 9.
All the whole career.
A racer getting 9 wins in a season, 9 races being won by Webber in all of 12 seasons. It tells you a lot about what Sebastian Vettel has been able to achieve. But I will not take anything away from Webber because there are times that a racer has got to do a lot more, shield the other racer. They have had their own differences in the past, but you have to give it to him. Mark Webber has been a very, very fantastic racer. He's done very well for
Red Bull. In 2010, he was not. I mean, he was saying, "I am not going to play second fiddle."
Exactly.
But it's like in this particular season, you see him. He will win. He will be on the pole, and then it's a comp. I think it was it in not in Monaco.
2 races ago.
2 races in Japan, where he had to do a pit stop that was not necessary. Not necessary. Just to make sure that Vettel wins.
There's always a number 1 in anything, regardless of how you want to.
But Vettel will have won. Vettel will have won the championship.
He would have won.
So why that?
The Germans hate to lose. That's something about Sebastian Vettel. Even if he's got to crawl out of the pit, one thing is he loves to win. All right. He loves the statistics. He loves to pile it up. He loves to be at the helm of affairs.
This has been his year.
Okay, that is Webber's. He will sign off today in Brazil, and then he says
he goes to Porsche.
Yeah, he says my love, my wife, his girlfriend, my mother, my father, my family will not be there. That is what he's saying. That he's keeping them away from this particular business because he will retire from Formula One, but he's going into sports racing. After this.
He's racing for Porsche.
All right, you can follow us at you can see the our Twitter handles there at Ken Ochonogo and also at Channels_sports. I always get to get that right. So you can follow us and we'll retweet. We'll get to hear you. Also, like we said, this when we open the lines, the first 7 callers. This is Nigerian Sport Award. He's taking place at the Museum Center on Tuesday. And I tell you, our callers, you have a right to win the tickets. We're giving you free ticket for the first 7 callers to this show today. But hold on, because I don't know when we open the lines. Yes, on this segment. Okay, gentlemen, during the week on Tuesday or so, where was it? Sweden versus Portugal, and this opened the whole gamut of the World Footballer of the Year. Ronaldo scoring a goal in the first leg and scoring those hat-trick. Does it in any way put him on pole? Ronaldo, and then the story I want to continue. I want to ask a question too, because people have seen Blatter has been against Ronaldo. Probably when talk about that hairdresser thing. And here again, the man is now shifting the goalpost at a point where Ronaldo is the hottest player in the planet. Is it an Ujoro thing for Ronaldo to pick it?
It's going to be very hard for us to sit here and say it's an Ojoro thing, but